Hey guys, welcome back. Today is a super beautiful casual day here at our house, but I wanted to jump on and talk to you a little bit about self-discipline because self-discipline is really so important for your success. You literally can't afford to be controlled by others or to be controlled by your own emotions. There are two types of people in this world, I believe, and one of those is I'll do it when I feel like it. And the second is I'm going to do it so that I do feel like it. And out of those two people, I feel like the one that achieves the most success and the one that actually does what they set out to do is that second person who does things to make themselves feel like it. They do things even though they may not exactly want to do it right at that moment. Just ask yourself daily which person you are acting like for that day. Which one do you want to be? And then take action on it. I'm gonna get a little more comfy here. So I just have a few simple tips here that I take daily, and I'm not perfect. I still have a really hard time being self-disciplined, but these are some action steps that I take to try and get myself to be more disciplined and to get myself to do things even though I may not exactly want to do them. So the first is to be dedicated. You actually have to decide, make a conscious decision that this is what you're going to do, and it's what you want to do, and you are going to do it whether or not you feel like it or not. You have to make that conscious decision to take action and move forward. And then you start really small. Don't tackle those huge projects that may not be really what you're looking forward to. You know, make yourself a little to-do list. And here's mine, actually. I have this to-do list that I write in every day, and just kind of small things that I have to do. Can't really see it. And I just pick 5 small things to do every day, and I get those 5 things done whether I want to or not. Okay, then you really need to focus. So what I do is I set some goals, and I set what's called SMART goals. So stands for specific, M is measurable, A is for attainable, R is relevant, and T is putting a time limit on that. So you really want to get really specific with your goals and make sure that you know exactly what you want and exactly where you're going, and then make sure it's measurable. Make sure it's something that you can tangibly look at and know where you're at during each step. And then, of course, it needs to be attainable, which there aren't many things in this life that are not attainable if you really set your mind to. But in your situation, make sure that it is actually something that you can attain in the time limit that you are going to set. And then make sure it's relevant. Make sure that it's relevant for what you want and where you're going with your business or with your life. And then again, set a time limit on it. Don't just say, I'm going to make X amount of dollars and then carry that goal with you for the next 40 years. Make sure that you set a time limit goal so you know when to achieve it and what you need to do in that time period to achieve those goals. Okay, and then this one is super important. You need to actually remove the safety net that you may have set up for yourself. And these are things that we do that we don't realize that we're doing. It's kind of a subconscious thing that your mind kind of does for you. So, for example, in the 16th century, when the Spanish hit land in South America, and their leader, the conquistador, I'm sure you've heard of him, Cortez, when they got to the land, he realized that there was people already living there, that he couldn't conquer a land that was already being inhabited. So he and his men got off all of their ships and got onto the land, and then Cortez went and lit every single ship on fire. So they had no choice but to achieve their goal. And granted, there was a whole lot more to it than that, but the point is to take away that safety net, that after burning those ships, they literally had no choice but to live in that land and to make it livable for them. So my husband, recently, we were talking about goals and whatnot, and I told him my goals and told him where I wanted to be and laid out a plan for him. And he said to me, okay, if that doesn't work, then what's your plan B? And I literally just stared at him with a blank face. And after a minute or two, I said, there is no plan B because I'm doing plan A and I'm not going to fail. And I know lots of people say, if you fail once, then there's 26 other letters in the alphabet that you can make a plan for. And I totally get that, where you try something and if it fails, you try something else. But I have a goal and I'm going to reach that goal, whether it takes 100 different ways to reach that goal. My goal is still not going to change. I'm still not going to fall back onto something else if I don't reach my goal. I've heard so many people say that if you are only half trying, then you're not trying at all. And I totally believe that. And I think that if you have that mindset, if you ingrain that piece of advice into your mind, then you will go at it full force and there will be no halfways. Okay, then you need to remove outside distractions. And I know that this can sometimes be really hard, especially because I know I have little kids that are constantly tugging at my legs and pulling on me. But if you remove those distractions, even for just an hour or two to tackle your to-do list, then you will be way more productive and be able to be way more disciplined in getting your to-do list done. I break it up into 2 sections of the day, so I work for about an hour and a half in the middle of the day and then an hour and a half after my kids go to bed. And I am just laser focused. I'm able to knock out those 5 things on my to-do list every single day. So removing outside distractions is super important. That's like turning off the TV, going into a quiet room, putting on headphones if you need to, whatever you need to do for you, just remove those outside distractions. I also think that you need to be living a healthy lifestyle. When you have a healthy body, you have a healthy mind. If you are feeding yourself or fueling yourself with food that is full of sugar and carbs, which have their place, don't worry, I definitely eat my fair share of cupcakes. So it has its place. But you want to fuel your body with good nutritional food to help you work at your mind's highest potential. And then you really have to be ready to fight this process. You have to prepare yourself and be mentally ready, because self-discipline is an ongoing battle that you have to work on every single day. You want to make sure that you are asking yourself those questions. Am I being productive? Is this something that I feel like doing or that I just should do? And you just have to be ready to combat that. A really good way to address this is to attach pain and reward to all of your goals. So you want to have a really high pain if you don't achieve your goal, also a really high reward if you do achieve your goal, so that you have 2 driving factors into achieving that goal that you have set for yourself. You are having that push with that pain and you're having the pull with the reward, so that you have both ends working in your favor. And then lastly, you really want to find someone to hold you accountable. Having someone to hold you accountable is huge in your success. You want to get to a point where you tell everyone about your goals. The more people you tell, the more people you are going to have that are going to hold you to that. And you're going to feel like you are letting them down if you don't achieve that goal. This accountability section is why coaching is so powerful. You are constantly having someone there to hold you accountable and to hold your hand and to walk you through those hard days and talk you through those tough moments, and they help you become more self-disciplined. I am so grateful I took on a coach and a mentor to help me drive myself every day. Every week, I'm getting check-ins to make sure that I'm meeting my goals, and we work through a process to find out what the reward will be if I meet my goals and what the pain will be. And it has made a huge difference in how I approach my to-do list and how I approach my own business. And it has helped with my self-discipline in all areas of my life. I find myself doing laundry even though I don't really want to, doing dishes, doing other housework, or running to the grocery store when I'm really so tired and don't want to. So self-discipline can help you in every aspect of your life, not just in your business. Also, when you surround yourself with those accountability partners or with that coach, you are attracting the law of conformity. The law of conformity is simply when you spend time with people who are in this mindset, then you will likely attract that same mindset and achieve those same things that those people are achieving. So you'll simply just do what those around you are doing. If you are hanging around people who are not successful and who are not driving you to reach your goals, then you won't. You simply will fall short of them every single time. So make sure that you are constantly on top of self-discipline and that you are constantly trying to better yourself and better your to-do list every single day. And I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that it gave you some insights into some self-discipline that you can apply to your own life. Because seriously, the key to success is discipline. It is to find that balance and that self-discipline to help drive you forward. If you are looking for an accountability partner or someone to coach you and help you become the best version of yourself you can be, I am actually doing free connection calls. They're only 15 minutes where I just get to know you, I get to feel for you and see where I can personally help you in your space, in whatever it is you need help with. I'm going to link that below. You can just sign up on my calendar and we can just get on a call and just chat and get to know each other. And I'd love to see where I can help you becoming better self-disciplined and to be better at reaching your goals that you have set for yourself. So good luck, go live the life that you want to live, and we will talk soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay updated on the videos coming almost daily, and follow me on all of my other social media platforms so that you can be involved with more of the awesome things happening in my business.